A lot of AI gets built. Not all of it gets run. AWS is where AI goes to production, from your idea to full-scale deployment, built on the AI that runs Amazon's infrastructure. Invent faster. Launch with confidence. Scale without limits. Visit aws.com/AI. AI that's ready when you are.
He's dribbling the ball with everything on the line. He's driving down the pitch. He's facing price hikes and cuts past him. Carrier contracts, tries to block him. Oh, he leaves him in the dust. He's at the edge of the box. He cuts past the nonstop group chat trash talk. He clears on goal. He shoots. Goal! Unlimited data for $25 a month forever!
Visit your local Boost Mobile store today to get unlimited data with a price that never changes. Boost Mobile. After 30 GB, customers may experience lower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost $25 unlimited plan.
On today's Smart 7, NATO summit gets underway in Turkey, Sky owner Comcast swoops to buy ITV, and much more. It's Tuesday, 7th of July, it's World Chocolate Day, and happy birthday, Ringo Starr.
The Smart 7. It's news, but not the news.
The NATO summit gets underway in Ankara, Turkey on Tuesday, and the spotlight will be firmly on Russia. Russian strikes on Kyiv early on Monday morning killed at least 21 people as President Putin continues to attack civilian targets, even while he's telling President Trump that he wants to end the war. Ukrainian President Zelensky is due to meet Trump on the sidelines of the summit, and he's called for more support and air defences from allies. UK Foreign Secretary Yvette Cooper announced a fresh round of sanctions on Russia on Monday, this time targeting scientists and organisations behind nerve agents like Novichok.
We've seen these weapons used here in the UK, and so this is part of our clear response to the Russia threat that we will take seriously wherever we find it in order to keep the UK safe.
NATO Secretary-General Mark Rutte has been busy making the case that Ukraine is winning the war, repeatedly listing the level of casualties that Russia is facing on the front lines, and he had a pointed warning for anyone joining Putin's war.
If you're a young guy living in Russia and you contemplate joining the war effort, think again, because probably you will be one of the 35,000 this month, next month, the month after.
Tory leader Kemi Badenoch got a warning at PMQs 2 weeks ago when she called Labour Education Secretary Bridget Phillipson a spiteful class warrior, but she was at it again on Monday. The Tory leader is still infuriated over Labour's decision to apply VAT to public school fees, and she happily ignored last week's report that suggests the education system is biased against white working class children. Badenoch launched another round of personal attacks on Phillipson, this time calling her a disgrace.
It's all about her. She grew up on a council estate. She's a disgrace to people who grew up on a council estate. That is not an excuse for failure. Brilliant people grew up on council estates and have done a lot better than her.
Reform leader Nigel Farage continues to face scrutiny over links to Posh George, who was convicted of wire fraud in Florida. Labour peer Harriet Harman says with an investigation already ongoing, Nigel needs to watch his step.
He's attacking and trying to delegitimise the system, and if it comes to a finding that he has been in breach of the rules, the way he's conducted himself will be taken into account as an aggravating fact when it comes to the penalty.
The World Cup is intended to create new fans for the beautiful game, showcasing soccer to new audiences, but it seems to have had some unintended consequences when it comes to the White House. Monday night saw the US face off against Belgium in a last 16 clash, initially without their star player Folarin Balogun, who had received a one-game ban after a red card last week. That didn't please the world's newest football fan Donald Trump, who called his friend FIFA President Gianni Infantino the man who presented Trump with a FIFA Peace Prize. Sure enough, the red card was suspended, allowing Balogun to play but not well as the US team crashed out against Belgium. As if that wasn't bad enough, we got an Oval Office soccer ball lesson from the US president, who apparently has also played golf with Harry Kane.
So I saw the play, and I'm a person that loves sports, and I understand sports really well. And that wasn't a foul. That wasn't even an infraction. That was two guys running full speed that happened to crash into each other, okay?
We've become used to giant Hollywood mergers as the studios and streaming platforms seem to have been busy gobbling each other up for some time now. But Monday saw a giant domestic media deal formally announced as Sky bought ITV. The deal will see Sky, which is owned by US giant Comcast, take over ITV's channels but not its production studios in a deal worth £1.6 billion. Sky have said there will be no changes to ITV's public service obligations or to its popular programming, at least for the duration of the current licence, which runs to 2034. CEO of Sky UK, Dana Strong, says it's a good opportunity for the UK's creative industries.
So we've got 7 years of history of ITV coming together with Sky, which is 30-year track record of innovation. And when we put those together, we have the opportunity of creating a UK national streaming champion.
Still to come on today's Smart 7 in association with Metro, all aboard the ferry, and Kylie gets an apology. Right after this.
Hi, it's Paige from Giggly Squad, and this episode is sponsored by Experian Boost. Summer glow up? Check. Credit glow up? Even better. Boost your credit scores instantly by getting credit for bills you're already paying. Your phone, utilities, rent, and insurance. I wish dating kind of worked like that. Connect your bank account, add those on-time payments to your Experian credit file, and your FICO score updates right away. You could instantly raise your FICO score by an average of 14 points with Experian Boost. Download the Experian app for free today. Results will vary. Users who received a boost improved their FICO score 8 from Experian by an average of 14 points. See App Store or Experian.com for details.
Results will vary. Not all payments are boost eligible. Users who received a boost improved their FICO score 8 from Experian by an average of 14 points. Some may not see improved scores or approval odds. Not all lenders use Experian credit files. And not all lenders use scores impacted by Experian Boost. See Experian.com for details.
Most AI projects never make it past the demo. They show real promise in a controlled environment, then stall somewhere between proof of concept and real-world deployment. The bottleneck isn't imagination. It isn't budget. It's the path from pilot to production. AWS helps you walk that path. Not someday, now. Don't just build AI, run it. Visit aws.com/AI. AI that's ready when you are.
Welcome back.
After a pretty grim first week for the Brits at Wimbledon, Monday brought better news. Wildcard Arthur Ferry, the 23-year-old British player who is ranked 114th in the world, has made it to the quarter-finals after demolishing Bulgaria's Grigor Dimitrov on centre court on Monday. He's the last Brit in the competition and he's been playing through nosebleeds all week, which shows some real determination. Monday also saw Spain knock Portugal and Cristiano Ronaldo out of the World Cup with a 1-0 win. The controversial game, though, was the USA versus Belgium, with the now unsuspended Folarin Balogun returning to the starting lineup, but the US team floundered and lost 4-1. Coach Mauricio Pochettino was philosophical about the exit.
They were better than us. Wasn't our day. That is not to find excuses or not to find argument. We didn't show what normally that team can show, and that is a reality.
Australian PM Anthony Albanese has found himself in hot water after a disrespectful and sexist remark about Australia's pop princess Kylie Minogue. The PM, who was appearing on a comedy podcast called Bush Deep, which is hosted by Nicky Osborne, was caught out over a game of shag, marry, date. His awkward answer caused controversy and outcry from women's rights campaigners and opposition politicians, and on Monday he issued an unequivocal apology. Here's how it unfolded on the podcast.
Shag, marry, date. Kylie Minogue, Nicole Kidman or Rhonda Birchmore?
Oh, Kylie, clearly.
You'd marry Kylie and shag her and date her?
All of the above. She's terrific.
There's a slightly strange new movie on the way that seems to be part fantasy, part fairy tale and part metaphor called Steal Away. It's from Canadian director Clement Virgo and is adapted from the non-fiction book Steal Away Home. It follows a refugee from a non-specific country played by Mallory Johnson who gets taken in by a slightly odd family. Angourie Rice, who you'll know from the Spider-Man movies, plays the daughter of the house, but nothing is quite what it seems. It's due to hit cinemas on July 17th.
My mom's a do-gooder. She thinks these girls are her life's purpose. What do they know? I don't know.
16 is the time when a young girl realizes that she's leaving the realm of girlhood.
How does it feel to be with Rufus?
It's like a fast river.
You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes and we'll give you the world.
Every AI provider will tell you that their AI is secure, that your data is protected, that you can trust their models to behave. Most offer you a promise. AWS offers you proof. AWS AI is the only one that applies mathematical verification to AI governance, ensuring your AI agents do exactly what they're designed to do. And only that. No guesswork, no hoping the guardrails hold. In a world where AI trust is assumed, AWS is the one place you can measure it. Visit aws.com/AI. AI that's ready when you are.
He's dribbling the ball with everything on the line. He's driving down the pitch. He's facing price hikes and cuts past him. Carrier contracts, tries to block him. Oh, he leaves him in the dust. He's at the edge of the box. He cuts past the nonstop group chat trash talk. He clears on goal. He shoots. No! Unlimited data for $25 a month forever!
Visit your local Boost Mobile store today to get unlimited data with a price that never changes. Boost Mobile. After 30 GB, customers may experience lower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost $25 unlimited plan.